Well, the National Weather Service is warning it's too dangerous to be out in the snowstorm in the Sierra right now, and it's only expected to get worse. The blizzard warning covers a 300-mile stretch from north of Lake Tahoe to south of Yosemite National Park. Reporter Ashley Sharp is near Heavenly in South Lake Tahoe.
We are really starting to see that snow come down. Let me show you what we're dealing with already so far in the South Lake Tahoe area. We are just outside of the Heavenly Village, about 7 inches. Maybe closer to 8 inches in some parts due to snowdrift already. And we are expecting possibly another foot of snow to fall in South Lake Tahoe. You're looking at the road right now that takes you right into the Heavenly Village. Snow plows have meant business all morning long. They have been out. We just saw Caltrans roll through, making sure that these roads are as clear as possible. Obviously, a huge focus for them being Highway 50, trying to make sure that people can safely get to where they're going. Just heard a boom from avalanche mitigation. That's Heavenly trying to do their best to open as much as they can, if they can, anything today. We already know Heavenly closing their gondola, closing the lifts at the top of the gondola due to strong winds forecasted. But like much of the Tahoe area resorts, they're going to ask themselves that question: can we safely open? Some already making the call, like Palisades, not to open. Sierra at Tahoe not opening today. But we want to tell you, too, Kirkwood, where we were yesterday, could possibly see 12 feet of total snowfall through tonight. That's expected to be the most of this Sierra storm. Obviously, we're still under that blizzard warning through the rest of the weekend, and we are going to be tracking all of those conditions for you. A bit calm right now, but we're expecting things to change here in South Lake Tahoe. We'll send things back to you guys.
And several other ski resorts are also closed today due to the snowstorm. They were near whiteout conditions at Kirkwood yesterday before they finally stopped the lifts. Alpine Meadows is also closed today. As that massive Sierra snowstorm continues to move in, mountain roads are becoming almost impossible to navigate. Reporter Carter Evans continues our coverage from Truckee.
Well, the snow's been falling for hours, and so far the plows have been able to keep up for the most part, but some roads are already closed. Chain controls are in effect right now, and many more roads will close as this storm builds in intensity throughout the day.
And the UC Berkeley Central Sierra Snow Lab says we could see up to 5 inches an hour at the peak of this blizzard, with winds gusting up to 100 miles per hour on some mountain peaks.
We're looking at 2, potentially 3 days of these very high wind speeds that are going to be blowing the snow around and making conditions outside very dangerous.
Lead scientist Andrew Schwartz says he is prepared to be snowed in. And those chain controls are in effect between Placer and Nevada counties, and the CHP continues to warn drivers just to stay off the roads. Our Kelsey Thord was near Truckee with the CHP, or staffing up to save people who don't listen to the warnings and could get potentially trapped.
Officer Chris Patton knows this portion of Interstate 80 like the back of his hand. He's been a CHP officer in Truckee for 17 years and has seen his fair share of big snowstorms. That's why he's taking this weekend storm seriously.
We're on high alert right now, basically. Like, the storm is coming. It's on the verge. It's on the other side of the hill coming this way.
Officer Patton is one of hundreds of officers that will be patrolling the roads during this storm, doing his best to keep drivers safe and moving.
If we're not getting any calls, we're constantly driving this freeway. And when we see a person stuck, we assist them. I mean, I've had luggage packed in this patrol car and people stuffed in here. We get them off the hill. We get them to safety.
He says it's not uncommon for drivers to get stuck or slide off the road.
Like right now, snow's blowing and, I can't see the car in front of me, right? If there is a car.
Officer Patton says the best thing people can do is not drive when the weather gets bad. But of course, he knows some people have to. That's why officers have a variety of tools at their disposal to help.
If we can, we utilize push bumpers, like Big Rig, for example. If it gets stuck on the hill and can't get any traction, we can give them a little nudge and get them that traction they need.
And there is the possibility CHP will shut down freeways if conditions are bad enough. CHP officials told Kelsey they will still patrol closed freeways, all to make sure no one is trapped. And during the storm, stay with us for the updated forecast of storm-related closures. You can head to KPIX.com or download the free CBS News app.